Alright, we're back. So I'm hoping after removing or saying to remove this, all this wood will get taken up. Should probably put like a priority on this. Like, it seems so odd that people weren't doing that from the beginning, but I guess maybe it makes sense. So we have this one wood stockpile right here, and it looks like things are already starting to improve. Just the fact that we have some firewood stored is a good sign to me. Food looks like it's starting to bounce back a little. Yeah, we're producing more than we're using, which is a good sign. Will be nice once we can find another trader. Yeah, see, it looks like after a certain point they do cut down the trees and grow new ones. Not entirely sure why. Yes, just trees stop producing or become too old or something. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how orchards work, both in real life and in this game, but I would imagine in-game it's pretty similar to real life. Carrot seeds, that's a good sign. Alright, and we actually have more than enough. Let's see if I still have that. Yep, okay. 13. So, overpaying by 4 units, which is more than fine. So it's currently late autumn. I did buy that, correct? Yeah. They don't automatically, like, run off whenever, So hopefully, yeah, some farmers are starting to live over here, which is good, because we kind of want people to actually be living over here. I would say... Is this barn really close enough? And could we just have a second barn over here? Seems kind of a waste to have, like... This is like a mod exclusive building. This isn't something that you'll find in the actual game. Now, I'm guessing this needs to go into the side of the hill, which we don't have over in this area. Since it's called a root cellar, I'm going to take a wild guess that it would need to be into the side of a hill, which once we expand a little farther over that way, we could do, but for right now, it's not really something that's feasible. Like we're hurting for tools again, which is not ideal. Yeah. Put some more miners on. Just have so many logs that are backlogged over here that aren't getting to the stockpile that really needs them. I'm not sure why that is. Because we have a lot of logs, like, because this one down here is currently not a stockpile, it's not actually showing up in our total, but we have like another 200 or so logs down there. But none of this is getting up here in the priority stockpile. And I'm not really sure. Utilized area for citizens to collect food, tools, and fuel. Not entirely sure why they're not prioritizing this. There's everything. The weather keeps changing dramatically at the moment. We'll need another farmer over here. No, I didn't mean to close that. Man, like, what is up with this? Yeah, that's kind of the issue here, is that we just don't have... We have plenty of logs. Like, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of logs in our storage. It's just, they aren't getting up here fast enough. And again, I'm not sure if there's a way to get that done faster. So, give me one sec. Okay. So I was just looking to see if there was a sort of solution to this issue, because I'm sure this is not a new issue for people. But it sounds like a market might take care of it. So, I think I'm going to cancel that because I don't want it right there. I would prefer it. Prefer it right on the road to begin with. So it'll take a little bit of time, and I'm not entirely keen on using this much resources, but it should at least bring in goods and stuff. Now, I'm not completely sure if it'll bring this stuff. And that also seems to be part of the issue, is the fact that yeah, there's a lot of logs here, but if we had a woodcutter, he'd take care of some of this, and we wouldn't have to worry about transporting all of it over here. So maybe we also go ahead and like prioritize getting this done, because a lot of the resources are over here already. So it looks like our boarding house is almost up and ready. That means that we'll be able to take in any nomads that show up. Go ahead and put that as carrots, not that anyone will be able to, you know, do anything about that right now. again, no one has any tools, and I keep prioritizing certain buildings. A lot of, like, buildings. It does look like this is starting to finally get taken care of. Now, I don't know where they're dropping all of the goods off. I'm hoping that they're putting it, you know, somewhere else. They're putting it into the places that I want them to put it into. Like, I don't really want to build another blacksmith, but I feel like we might have to. It doesn't seem like that's what should be holding us up right now. It seems like, obviously we don't really have a whole lot of iron, but still, that should be the thing that's kind of holding us up. Problem with, like, the quarry and the mine is the fact that they don't produce enough for the amount of people that you need to have to really make them worth anything. Make them even worth having. Okay, so that's starting to get built. I should probably go ahead and do, like, collect stone over here. Looks like we're still doing fine on herbs, so we don't even have to, like, worry about putting someone else on that job. Health is kind of slipping, though. I'm a little surprised. That's weird. Why are our farmers not able to keep up with this? Is this the proper size? Should be. Yeah. That's weird. Still a lot of cherries over here, so I kind of would prefer if at this location. What do you mean no one is? Should be able to handle all 3 of these. Or all 4 of these. Obviously this one hasn't, you know, been started yet, but I don't know. That's weird. I thought 8x9 was supposed to be the... So I don't know what exactly happened with our tool production, but it's now dangerously precarious again. Tools are actually a really, like, good source of like, that's not what we want. We want iron. Actually a really good trade, like, thing to trade. Mutton, cheese bread. I honestly think we're fine on food. I mean, like, famous last words and all, but, like, it seems like we're producing way we're producing more than enough food to sustain ourselves at the moment. Yeah, I think we're fine. Now, if you had some like iron or something, I would definitely consider that. Definitely need to get some more housing. Obviously, no one's going to live in a boarding house if they're, unless they're essentially forced out. Now, it'd be really nice if we could build more stone houses rather than having to continue building wooden houses. But I think we have to build more wood houses right now, just to sustain a growing population. I think it's more essential right now that we, you know, continue to just house more people. Although, we're, for whatever reason, having a lot of issues with keeping people warm. Go ahead and reclaim that. Now that all those logs are, you know, out. Okay, that's not really where I want you to put the logs, guys. Again, they're not really thinking here. Like, I don't understand it. Why would they not prioritize moving the stuff to a stockpile that literally says wood stockpile? Now, hopefully they don't just send all of it back over here, because if they do, I'm going to be very pissed off. All this wood needs to continue shifting up this area. Come on. Let's get this done. We have 12 laborers. Should be more than enough people to take care of this. Okay, that's good start. Yeah, I took a lot of people. Like, I took a lot of people off, like hunters and like fish and all these other like different industries, because we ran out of people, and the ones that are more important are like the beekeepers and gatherers. God. It's just an endless cycle of like not having tools. Honestly, we might need another blacksmith. That might be part of the problem. Got this giant stockpile, but nothing's getting taken to it. Oh, that's actually a really good sign. Hoping once this market gets fixed, food will be able to move around a lot easier. Hopefully we'll be able to... I actually think we will need to build another blacksmith, because this doesn't seem like it's producing enough to really sustain us at this point. Let's go ahead, put a little iron stockpile right here as well. Just so this iron is getting placed somewhere. It's so ridiculous. Like, the sheer number of people who don't have tools is just astonishing. Go ahead and put someone on wood cutting duty. Should probably reclaim this just so that they're actually doing their job correctly. I wasn't really planning on having this large of a community out here, to be completely honest. The fact that we don't have we just don't have an option at this point. We have to produce as much firewood as we can. Firewood, and then we need to produce as many tools, apparently, since this is just so ridiculous. Shouldn't be this big of a problem. So definitely a few kind of ridiculous type things going on here. Ooh, food is not looking great. I think we do need to... honestly might need to start producing more food. Two more crop fields might do it. Let's go ahead and do blackberries there, and then once this field is taken care of, we'll go ahead and make that carrots as well. And then we can change those type of things later. But it is very clear that we're starting to run out of food again. Grab another leather might actually be good. Hemp. Okay. Trying to remember what hemp will make. Because I think hemp will produce like building where school where it's for like might be for rope or might be for linen, and I can't remember. I definitely think we will take your 25 leather for sure. That's why you never do math. Why you never try and do math in your head while you're playing a game. While recording. 250 divided by 8. So about 32 should be good. Alright, and then we'll, not that much, we'll buy 2 of your hemp, I guess, just to make it a clean trade. So that'll at least give us a bit more of a buffer with our clothing industry. Where iron is low, right? Yeah, because kind of used to that at this point. It's like we already have a grave. So graves will go away after a little while. They just break down and you can reuse the plot. Alright, I think this is a good place to put in a cut. I will see you guys next time.